Hey guys, so today I really wanted to mix it up and do a video outside, but it rained, so it's super wet and I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to be here in my foyer. So today I thought let's do a flow where we could end with something cool like an arm balance and kind of get into a place where we're stretched out and strengthened to do so. So if you're into it, let's do it. Oh, and happy first day of autumn. What is it, the equinox? Solstice? First day, man, first day. Good love things. Okay. So let's do this. Let's start off coming into tabletop and just kind of, depending on where your body's at, we're gonna just kind of loosen everything up. Like I said, we're gonna stretch it out and then do a little bit of strengthening. It's all about your core for your strengthening of how we're going to be able to do an arm balance. So we can do some cat-cows and just breathe in and drop your belly and look up and breathe out and arch your back, pull your belly in. You can go from side to side. It feels very, very good. And then from here, let's, what we're going to do is come down to our butt. So we're kind of in a child's pose. And we're going to do some circles. So we're going to come up and kind of circle around and come back down. That's just to open us up. Let's reverse. Nice. It feels good. So from here, let's come into a plank pose. We can just hold a plank pose. Come into downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Spend some time here just to move your body in any way. Stretches it out. And breathe. Feels very good. Okay, we'll take our right leg up. We can bend our knee and open up to the side. Bring it back straight. And let's bring it through. So what we're going to be doing for the arm balance is bringing our shoulder underneath our leg. So in order to do that, we want to open up our hips. So we're going to drop our knee, our left knee, and let's just stay here. This low lunge. Kind of melt into it. Feel your body open up more and more. You can't just go right in, you know, you gotta warm it up a little bit first. So now we're going to walk out our right foot to the side of our mat. And we're going to, on the side of our foot, we're going to kind of drop our knee into a lizard pose. And we can come down. Just feel that expansion in the hip. I'm relatively tight today, so I can really feel it. And we're going to stay here for a little bit because we want to open up. Good massage. I love touching my body in a way that aids it, giving it good touch, you know. Okay, we can come back up, walk it up. I don't know what that was. Let's bring the left knee up and come back into our downward facing dog. Drop that leg. Wowzers. That feels very good. Okay, let's bring up the left leg. Bend the knee. Open the hip. I'm trying not to bump my face on the mic. Okay, we could bring it straight and bring it through. Let's drop it down. Stay here for a little bit. Feel it open. Bring your hands to the inside. My right hip flexor is very tight. Okay, and then we could bring out our left foot and roll onto the side and kind of lean it out, drop it out. This is such a great stretch. It really is. Come down. massage. Okay, we'll bring the right knee up. We'll come back into downward facing dog. Oh, wow. Yeah, Okay, let's walk our feet up to our hands, come into a forward fold. I'm gonna grab my toes with my peace fingers and just breathe in. And then on the exhale, come down. Come on. Oh, wow. Feels great. Feels really, really great. I can feel it so much in my legs. Now we're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. Wide-legged forward fold. You can kind of bring your toes in a little bit so they're at an angle. And I'm going to clasp my hands behind my back. You can just keep your hands on your hips. And then we're going to come over with a flat back and hinge from the hips, and then we're going to come down. Move a little bit if you'd like, sway from side to side. If you do have your hands clasped, make sure that the palms are touching. If you're like this, you're putting your elbows in a predicament. So you want to make sure that your hands are clasped. Oh my goodness. Come up. Okay, I'm gonna clasp my hands in the other direction, like the other thumb on top, basically. And let's do another forward fold, just as we did before. Breathe in. Gosh, it feels so good. Okay, so I'm just gonna move around a little bit. I just want to feel how my hips feel. Okay, that feels good. How my arms feel. Let's like roll out the shoulders. Just move around, man. Just move your body around a little bit. Get a little weird with it. Okay, cool. Now let's come down into basically a yogi squat. So we'll have our feet facing now out. So we had them in when we were doing our folds, but we're going to now have them kind of faced out. You always, it's nice to keep your feet and knees aligned when you're bending down or squatting down. That goes for like if you're in the gym, you want your feet to be toes pointed and knees aligned in the same direction. It's just really nice on your knees, and your knees, we put them through a lot, so we want to give them a lot of love as well. So we'll come down, and you could stay here. This is nice, this is good. Or you could come down into full expression here. And then with your elbows, you can kind of push your knees open. Keep a tall back. Let me turn to the side so you can see. So we want to keep a strong back, straight. And if you want, you could bind here. So you would bring it up and then wrap around. My shoulders literally always pop when I do this. And it's a good thing. Popping sounds like bad, but super good. On the other side. There it goes. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So now from here we can do where we want to get into our arm balance. Okay, so let's come into downward facing dog. We're going to raise our right leg, and we're going to bring it through. Then we're going to keep our left knee up like so, and we're going to take our right hand, elbow, shoulder underneath our right thigh, knee area, like so. Okay? And with that, we're going to push our weight forward. So this, the back toes aren't really holding a lot of it. And we're going to straighten and then bend the elbows so we can do something like this. Okay, so where your where you're left, you can balance your rib cage on your left like arm, the back of your arm. So let's do the other side so you can see that a little better. Come up. Let me actually go into this on this side so you can see. Okay. So now we're going to raise our left leg, and we're going to bring it through. Can you see this better? No, you actually can't. Sorry. Let me go like this. Okay. Yeah. So this should be easier for you to see what I do with my right arm and my rib cage. Don't scratch, Brucey. I'll be right there. Okay. So you're going to bring your left arm underneath your left leg. And again, put all of your body weight up front. And now look at what I'm doing with my right arm. Did you see it? So I'm balancing my rib cage on my right arm. And then all of the weight is kind of going onto my arms because it's an arm balance. Okay. Oh, baby. Okay. Back up. Oh, you feel that like very much. Okay, now we can kind of cool it down. I hope that you got there. Arm balances take time, especially if you don't do them all the time. Like I haven't done an arm balance in, I don't remember. It's probably been like months. But you practice. It's like fucking anything. You practice and you get better at it and then you do them. But you always want to make sure that your body is stretched out and feeling good and strong too before you do it. Let's do a little cool down. Oh, come down to our backs. I'm gonna take my hair out so I can lay down flat. And we'll do a little bit of a twist. So let's take our left leg up. We can wrap our right leg around it. Maybe bring our hips to the right side of our mat and drop it to the left side. I love cool downs. Okay, go bring it back up. And let's do the same. We'll wrap our left over our right. We could bring it towards the left of our mat and then drop it down to the right. Oh. Twists are very good for your digestion. They help keep you regular. And they just feel really good. Then we could come into Savasana. Oh, sorry about that. You could put your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. You could come into butterfly. Kind of open those hips. And just lay and stillness. And breathe. Start. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch out. Big body stretch. I wish I could just stay in Savasana for my life. And you could come to your right side. You could really come up any way you want, but you could roll over. And then leading with your heart, push up. Come into any seated position that you feel comfortable in. Push away the flesh. We can come into hands in your heart center. And now is the time that we feel immense gratitude for all of the beautiful things that we get to experience in this lifetime. Sometimes life seems like crazy hard, but the fact that we're here is really miraculous. It's pretty incredible. So it's a gift to be able to experience this physical life as an energetic being. Find time to really appreciate that if you can. Find time to hug your loved ones and kiss them and connect with them. It's really, really phenomenal that we get the chance to do that and be with each other the way we can. I love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. Namaste.